my YouTube friends. This is Denise from Black Ribbon Studio. And as you might notice, I did actually change the name of my channel to Black Ribbon Studio so that we could all just kind of be on the same page. Um, Welcome to my podcast. I have not uploaded a podcast in several weeks, and I just wanted to share with you that is mainly due to the fact that on May 9th, I lost my 39-year-old son. He passed away of a massive heart attack, and he had been battling with heart problems for a while. Uh, my family were doing well, but as you can probably imagine, it's been very, very difficult. And to that note, I would like to say that yarn therapy is thoroughly working for me. Yarn and crocheting is the main thing that is keeping me from falling into a rut. So I do plan to do a episode at some point about yarn therapy and about the benefits of knitting and crocheting and working with your hands, the mental benefits of those things. Didn't want to bring anybody down and start my video on, a down note, but I could not see going forward with this without letting you guys know what was going on. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get into the yarny goodness that has been going on in my life and share with you some finished objects, works in progress, acquisitions, reviews, shout outs, the whole thing. We're going to go through it today, guys. So I want to share my finished object. I really just have one. Actually, no. Rewind. I have two finished objects. I did show you guys that I was working on the Now I Lay Me Down blanket that I was making for my granddaughter, and I actually finished that blanket the night before my son passed. So I was able to gift it to her, so I don't have it here to show you guys, but I will post a picture of it here. And I wanted to point out to you that you were with me on my journey of trying to attach some pom-poms, some child slash toddler baby friendly pom-poms to that blanket. But I still had not been successful with that. So I keep looking over here because I have some notes on my computer. But I was able to find a really cute border that I wanted to put onto it. And it was the Crochet Dot border by Tiffany of Daisy Farm Crafts. So I suggest you look that up if you like the border that you see that I put on the blanket. My granddaughter is very pleased. My daughter-in-law is very pleased. And I hope you enjoy that. I also completed the baby blue C2C blanket that I was working on with the Lion brand Pound of Love. And I want to show that to you because I'm really proud of how it came out. I really like it. I think it's so pretty. As I mentioned to you in a previous video, I slightly modified the C2C stitch. And in the places where we would normally do three chain stitches. I did two so that it could be a more closed stitch. I wanted it to be not as lacy. Number one, because it's for a baby, and number two, because it's for a boy. So, as we often do, I, put a little thought into what kind of border do I put on this, and I was able to find a really nice border by Wow Crochet. And I did it in the Premier Everyday Snow White. So I really like the way this came out. Let me see if I could show you the bulk of it. Here it is. I'm really liking this. And I'm so glad that I'm finished. I finished it and I do have it up in my Etsy shop for sale. Let's see. So I do have a work in progress. I mentioned on my last podcast that I was going to join the Yarn Inspirations and Repeat Crafter Me Pop Petals Blanket Crochet Along. All right, and so guys, I made a lot of progress with this blanket. And I'm kind of loving it. I love the way it looks. It's so beautiful. So let me show you. Let's see. I figured out how I was going to hold it up. And then, all right, so this is half of it. I've got the two petals. And I was able to stitch down the center of it. I was able to do that yesterday. But let me tell you guys, I used a mattress stitch, which is what the pattern called for. But let me ask you guys, why? Why in the world did it take me so long to do this little bit of it? Give me a second, guys. My computer decided to do something really, really weird. And of course, as I said, I have my notes there. So I don't know what that's doing. But anyway, I chose let me put my glasses on. I chose the colorway Lipstick on Your Collar and it's Bernat Pop. And I chose those colors because I was kind of originally thinking that I was going to make this blanket as a throw for my sofa. And for those of you who don't know, pink is my color. Pink is my color, okay? If it's pink, I want it. But I have to say, I was sort of hoping for a lighter shade of pink because I tend to like to put the shade of blush in my living room. So this was kind of a bit on the bright side for me for that purpose. I do love it. I do love the colorway. But I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and put it in my Etsy shop for sale. Hold on 1 minute, guys. Okay, I'm back. I figured out what was going on with my computer, and it's just that I guess I touched something that I wasn't supposed to touch right now. So anyway, I got this blanket almost done. I just have to finish connecting the squares, put a border around it, and guess what? The best part, guess what? I get to play with pom-poms again. We're gonna do this again. Yes, guys, I am determined. I'm determined. It's gonna work. I'm determined. So we're gonna get this done. Hopefully, I can do some work on it today, and maybe by the end of the weekend it'll be done. But I also wanted to do a bit of a review of the Bernat Pop yarn. As I said, I really do love the way this blanket is turning out. It's really soft. It's really pretty. It's really vibrant. However, I do not think I'm going to be purchasing any more burnout pop. There were several knots in each skein. Now, of course, a lot of us have watched the video, and I'll try to link it below, of the way that yarn is actually manufactured and why we do sometimes get knots in the middle of a skein. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. I just don't expect several knots in several skeins. So I did find that to be a little bit annoying. Now, also, um, there's there are, as you can tell, as you can see, there are the color changes, okay? And you do get little pops of color. Let me see if I can show you exactly what I'm saying. You do get little pops of color in odd places, which at first I kind of thought that was kind of nice and kind of cute, and I liked it, but then I didn't. There is a particular place in here where I kind of feel that that little pop of color can make it someone think that maybe this is a little dirty, because I don't know if you can see it, but there's like some gray on the white here, and it really kind of stands out to me in a not real positive way. One can always, just cut the yarn and cut those parts out. But I did watch a video by Seta of Seta's Place last night, where she did a corner to corner blanket. I think it was a corner to corner blanket, and she used burnout pop, and the way that her colors were sort of out of place was really kind of unattractive to me. So that kind of really sealed it there for me, that I don't think I'll be buying any more of this burnout pop. And so that's just my opinion. Otherwise, we'll just carry on and get finished with this blanket. The white part of it is the Bernat Super Value. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love it. It's doing its job. It's okay to crochet with. It feels nice. I'm just not super impressed. That's all. Just not super impressed. So, the other thing is that I did order that yarn online. Maybe if I had seen it in person, if I had purchased it from the store, I would have chosen a different colorway. Because sometimes you just really don't know what to expect, monitor colors and so forth. So that would have been nice. I did like that all of the cakes had different centers, especially for this project, because I like the way each one, sorry for keep going off screen like that, but I do like the way each one of the flowers has a different center, which kind of gives the impression that, I use different yarn for each one. So that part was really okay with me. So I just wanted to let you know about that. By the way, the crochet along is over. I am behind, and that's okay with me right now too. Let's see, acquisitions. I am going to link below my nope, that's not what it's called. It's called Hobby Lobby's clearance yarn haul. Let me tell you, in my opinion, at least right now, I'm calling that video hilarious. I did it completely raw. No makeup, no jewelry. My hair was barely combed. The lighting wasn't really working for me. And let me tell you though, I plowed through that video. I plowed through it. I considered redoing it. I considered deleting it. I considered just don't even bother. But then I really thought about it again last night. And I said, you know what? Just post the video. Just post it. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. So I'm going to link that video below. Oh, there's also a couple of really hilarious interruptions. And as a fairly new YouTuber, I'm sure you can appreciate the fact that yeah, I'm having some issues and challenges with what do you call it? Now I can't think of the word. With fixing the videos. I'll think of the word in a minute. So it's hilarious. If you want to laugh and you want to see some beautiful yarn, go ahead and take a look at that video. I also wanted to mention in regards to that video that I did go to Hobby Lobby a second time. I made a second trip. In that trip, I spent more than I spent in the first trip. And I need to let you know that that second trip was definitely courtesy of my daughter-in-law. If it had not been for her gifting me, I would probably not have been able to go to Hobby Lobby the second time. So if she's watching, thank you, Shanique. Okay, so I want to definitely give a shout out to Jennifer of Cinnamon Stitches. I've been watching her videos for a while. She's fairly new as well. But the last video of that she posted, I don't know, guys. I just simply clicked and connected with her. And I even commented on her video that she's now my new best friend in my head. We have so much in common. She goes out to these yard sales on the weekend. She finds this fabulous fabric. She pays $1 for it. I'm all about it. I wish I lived near her so we could go do this together. So go and check her out. And when you finish liking and subscribing, liking this video and subscribing to my channel, take a look at Cinnamon Stitches and like and subscribe to her channel as well. Well, guys, I think that's enough of me sort of rambling on today. But I want to thank you all for being there. I want to thank my subscribers. I want to thank all of my new watchers. And I hope that I'm giving you the value that you need so that you'll choose to subscribe as well. I'll see you guys in a while. Don't forget to check out that haul video. It is hilarious. And in the meantime, happy crafting.